Good morning, trading world. The title of today's pre-market outlook is Caution as we flirt with levels that symbolize breaking down or hold and push up for the day. So again, it is time to be cautious as we start off the day flirting with breaking down further in the current range or pushing back up to the upper third of the current range. There are levels that are important to hold for the day, which are 49.71, 49.68, and 49.56, and levels to hold in general, which is the 49.36. That's the previous low that we made. You can say all of this hinges on NVIDIA. NVIDIA has earnings after the bell today, and it has started to lose momentum. Can we squeeze out a little more consolidation back to the upside before earnings? I can see us buying the rumor, and that's today, of earnings, and then selling the news after hours. That's kind of one of the ways that I see things happening today, although it doesn't have to happen that way. We could come out and sell off today before the actual news and then buy the actual news, and that would be pretty much opposite against what I was saying yesterday as far as us getting some type of bounce today. That would definitely pull the rug out from under the market today, and we would definitely sink lower if they came out and just sold NVIDIA during the session today. Today is going to be really important to stay ahead of the advanced decline line. There's a lot of support at 49.65, and if you see the advanced decline making higher lows at this price level, could be setting up for a pop back to the upper third of the range today or on Friday. Either way, be cautious. I don't feel comfortable holding longs overnight right now. However, there is a whole no man's land between 49.78 and 49.68 being the middle, and 49.56 the low of this no man's land. I guess I should put that up on the chart. All right, I feel like there's a no man land between these three zones right here. And what I mean by no man's land is that if we hold in between this area, nothing has changed. It doesn't mean crisis has been averted and we're not going lower. It doesn't mean the bounce is in and we're pushing higher. It just means we're stuck in no man's land. And we can absolutely chop in between this area today. Again, this area above 49.78 kind of symbolizes, okay, we're pushing up and going back to the upper third of the range. The 49.56 is the trap door that symbolizes we're going to slip lower and go back and test the previous low made. So you want to look for if we can hold this middle line for some time, at least to midday. And then if we can hold that to midday and you also see the advanced decline line make higher lows, there's a chance that later on in the day we can push back up. We could push back up toward the upper third. And if we push back up toward the upper third, we're still not out of the woods yet. It just states, or it gives me what I'm looking for, a better place to short from. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a push up. I do have out of the money shorts down here in place, but before Monday or before Thursday, I would like the chance to set up some more positions up here, and that area excuse me, that area is going to be up here in that 494 to 5006 range is where I'm looking to get back to in order to short. And we could very well pop at the end of the day, and then Thursday we get that no man's land again up here in this area where we chop and then break down Friday morning or pre-market Friday before popping back up. But either way, I'm looking for a chance to get back in and get some in the money shorts on, with a pop back up to that 49.90 area or above, 49.90 to the 5006 area. So that brings in the important price levels of today. Let's take a look at the important price levels for today. We have our jack resistance area at the 49.78, which is pretty much right here, that no man's land. And then we have our queen resistance area at 49.87, and that's going to be just above here. And then our king resistance area is going to be that 49.98. So that's going to be up here. On the support side, we have our jack support level at 49.56. And that's right here. 49.56, that's our trap door. And our queen support level at 49.49. It's just going to be right around this area. And then our king support area at 49.37. 49.37, which again just happens to be the previous low that we made. And so I don't expect for these levels to come in play unless we break the trap door, which is the 49.56. If we can manage to stay above the middle of the trapdoor area or the trapdoor itself, then these levels come into play later in the day. So what we're looking for in a sense, is just being able to hold the middle or not sinking lower than the trapdoor level, and then at some point during the day, if it holds, we can get a push back up to that upper third, where I will be looking to put on shorts through the end of the week, or definitely Monday, pushing out past Monday. And Thursday could be even more consolidation before sinking lower at these levels. So that's what I see coming in place for today. As I always say, your most important job as a trader is to protect the capital you already have. You did this by knowing and understanding the risks you have on in each position and in the current market conditions. We manage that risk in accordance with our account size. I hope this helps. Wishing you a positive trading day. Let's make it a great one.